兄さんはいなくならないって証明して。代償もなく願いを叶えられることなんてありえない。いずれ去る時には必ず言霊で心をねじ曲げることになる。あなたは今何色ですか？知らない。
る草原を命の歌だと教えてくれた君は名前を呼んだことさえも気づかないくらいに遠くを見つめていたささやかな願いも風にまとい続けて僕は追い越していく星の瞬きを探してたずっと抱きしめていたいくつもの言葉が黄昏に消えたとしてもそばにいるよ一つずつ文字を忘れず並べて待つから幾億の果て約束は風の中に桜舞う夜にもう一度夢を見よう現実を脱ぎ捨て花になろう遥かな風のささやき耳を澄ませば
Hello, and welcome back to lmao. And let's get started with today's read-through. I groan while eating my asagohan. Even though Tsuzura's cafe is the center of everything, I feel like I haven't been doing much work lately. The cafe is just too quiet. All I do is drink coffee. And this is starting to feel like a problem.
どうしました兄さん
No, it's just that I haven't really done any work these past few days.
そんなことですか
What do you mean? Is that all?
代わりに私が働きます家事も私がやりますだから大丈夫です
That's... If I think that situation is fine, then I failed as a Nissan.
兄さんご立派ですはあ兄さんの妹に生まれてよかった
Tsuzura lost... wait. Oh, that is correct. Tsuzura lost her Nissan. I wonder, how would I feel if Rika suddenly disappeared? I wonder, how must Tsuzura have felt? For now, I head to Megurui, thinking I need to get to work. And there's a job I haven't seen much of lately. Cleaning the observatory, huh? The client is Awayuki, so maybe I'll give it a shot. I head toward the observatory. Awayuki is carefully polishing the glass at the entrance with a specialized cloth.
あら麦じゃない
Yo, I'm here to work.
よかったわ麦とつづらなら安心だわ他の人だったら掃除する場所と淡雪の美しさを比べちゃうじゃないいつまでも綺麗にならないって発狂するところだったから
I don't think people compare themselves to buildings though. Well, whatever. More importantly, Tsuzura isn't coming today.
どうしてあなたたち最近いつも一緒じゃない
Well, I just decided to come here on my own. She's probably busy with a cafe, so we're doing our own thing today.
そうなんですねじゃあ今日は麦雪で作業ね
Don't go making all weird combos like that. It feels like it's been a while since it was just the two of us, Awayuki and me.
さっき言ったみたいに淡雪と比べて発狂しないようにしましょう。
It's fine. If anything, thanks to Awayuki being here, the observatory looks even more beautiful.
発想が天才的。それでいて芯をついてるわ。こっち来なさい。撫でてあげるわ。
That sounds nice. Awayuki and I spend our time picking up the trash and wiping down the windows.
いい働きよ。
Well, thanks.
専属の掃除人として雇ってもいいわ。淡雪が綺麗なもの探しに行っている間にここを綺麗にするの。
Well, if I don't have any other work, I suppose I could.
淡雪よりも優先度の高い仕事って何よ。
What do you mean by that?
ああ、つづらのところね。
My hands pause slightly at those words. It's not that I dislike the work at Tsuzura's place. If anything, it's quite pleasant. But the work I've been involved in most frequently so far is... Let's see. I did decide to focus mostly on taking jobs in Tsuzura's place. One can't help but worry about her being all alone sometimes. Besides, Soikohi isn't actually that bad once you get used to it. Maybe that's why. The words come out like some kind of excuse. You don't seem interested at
そ
all.
うね。つづらにムラムラしてるのかと思ったのに全然そんな気配なさそうなんだもの。つづら目当てじゃなくてダイスコーヒー目当てだったなんて。つづらはダイスコーヒーに負けるのね。
No, that's not it.
ダイスコーヒーの方がムラムラするのでしょ。
No, it doesn't. At the very least, Tsuzura is higher on my list than Soikohi.
じゃあやっぱりムラムラするのね。
Yeah. It's not really good to lust after a friend, you know.
どうして？
What do you mean, doshite? But being asked that makes things incredibly awkward. Because then people will think I only see her in a sexual way.
友人として思ってるのよね。じゃあ性的な面以外もあるじゃない。
Awayuki looks at me with genuine curiosity, as if she truly has a question. Besides, you need romantic feelings for that kind of thing.
ないの？
When she asks that, I don't. But I feel like I can't say that for certain either.
ふむふむ。
I have fun when we're together, and I think she's cute. Being in the same space as her feels comfortable, and I feel like I want to be there for her. She's truly charming.
淡雪は？
Tsuzura is. But based on how the conversation was going, I meant her. Huh? The words slipped out of my mouth before I can think. I see. So, she is charming. Why didn't I realize it? Stoyeba. I feel like Tsuzura said something about this before. Something about the difference between Soikohi and Yuba. How the order in which you consume them changes everything. My feelings are turning to Yuba. I haven't been looking at her as just Soikohi. I suppose that's it.
どういうことなのかまるで理解できないわ。けど興味深い話、ぜひ教えて。
Awayuki stares intently in my face. Talking to her feels strange somehow. It's as if my heart is solidifying, or as if my feelings are finally taking shape. This is why... Alright, ask whatever you want.
もちろん。じゃあつづらにムラムラしてるの？
No commento.
じゃあ麦もつづらもムラムラできるように頑張るわ。
どうして？
それは淡雪の仕事だからよ。世界中をムラムラさせるわ。
There's no such thing as a job for a nymphomaniac. At the Dow, we talk about various things while we clean. Talking to Awayuki makes it clear. My feelings for her are nothing more than friendship. But my feelings for Tsuzura, they really do feel a little different from friendship. Mugi-kun didn't come today. I stand alone behind the counter, gazing blankly at the seat where he always sits. Lately, Mugi-kun has been coming to the cafe more often. Before, he'd usually come with Hiro, but these days he's been dropping by on his own more frequently. And somehow, that makes me a little happy. The sound of the old bell attached to the door rings, lightly through the quiet shop.
つづらっしゃい。大事なひとときを。
When I look up,
だわ淡雪よ
お楽しみください。
what happened to her face? Where's her face? It as Hiro has arrived. I can tell from her voice. Oh, it's because it's Tsuzura's perspective. Okay. Oh yeah. I forget. So this is literally the Tsuzura simulator. I can tell from her voice that she is having fun, but as usual, it is hard to read her expression.
あらつづらなんだか元気ないわね美が来たのよ美来店よ
ヒーロー、美はここにもいるから。
でも今日のつづらはあんまり美って感じじゃないわ
そう？
いつもだったら匂いを嗅ぎに来るじゃない今日は来なかったわ
それは相手がヒーローって分かってるから。
麦の時は麦って分かっても行くじゃない
それは癖で。
淡雪には癖出ないの
そういえば出ない。え？なんで？
麦には理由をつけて近づきたいんじゃないのかしらいいえつづらの場合本能がそうしてるのかも
言ってる意味がよくわからない。
そうねつづらは麦にムラムラしてるんじゃないの
ムラムラ？スキンシップがあると嬉しくて。それもっとしてくれないかなって思うことはある。これがムラムラというのならばムラムラなのかもしれない。
それをムラムラと言わないなら何をムラムラというの
これムラムラだったのか。
そうよムラムラよ
ムラムラとは違う気もする。
あら残念
どうして残念？
淡雪は人をムラムラさせるのが仕事なの
そんな知女みたいな仕事が世の中には知られてない仕事がたくさんあるんだね。
とりあえず飲み物をいただいてもいいかしら
Saying so, Hiro sits down with the elegance of a queen. I wonder what kind of drink Hiro isn't in the mood for today.
トッピングはどうする？
さっきチョコレートを手に入れたのこれを入れてみるわ
Hiro always changes her toppings, saying she doesn't want to eat the same thing twice. It's a little funny how she gets excited or depressed every time she tries a new combination.
甘いわめっちゃ甘いわでも結構いい感じよ
After taking a couple of sips, she rests her elbows on the counter.
それにしても麦とは随分仲が良さそうね最近はしょっちゅう2人でいるじゃない
麦くんはよく来てくれてお客さんは全然来ないから2人になるだけ。あと麦くんはいい友達だと思ってる。
友達
Hiro repeats, her voice sounding puzzled.
友達だよ。
自分の顔を見てみなさい
自分の顔って普通見られないから。
じゃあ鏡で見てみなさい
顔が認識できないから。
じゃあ触って確かめましょう
When she says that, I try patting my cheeks, but I can't really tell what kind of expression I'm making. I can only tell that it's a little stiff.
どういうこと？
ま、ちょっとぐらい回り道した方がいいわ
よくわからないけど回ればいいの？
I try spinning in a circle right there.
もうつづらってば本当に面白いわ
She hugs me across the table and rubs her cheek against mine. I didn't really understand, but if she liked me, I figured it was fine. Still, for some reason, my heart felt unsettled. And then,
ヒーローは麦くんのことどう思ってるの？
without thinking, the words slipped out of my
ど
mouth.
うって 面白いお友達ね。この宇宙の真理にも等しい淡雪の完璧な美しさをなんとなくではあるけれど理解できる数少ない貴重な人間の一人だわ。それに麦と一緒にいると退屈しない。
友達。
Sometimes the way Hiro looks at Mugi-kun feels like she is looking at something truly special. And when Mugi-kun talks about Hiro, I feel like he always sounds somewhat happy, and his tone of voice gets just a little bit higher. But since I can't read people's faces very well, I can't tell exactly what kind of emotion it is. It's just... watching them makes my chest feel a little bit prickly, somehow.
どうしたの？もしかして淡雪が麦に恋愛感情を抱いているとでも思ったのかしら？淡雪は万物に対して平等な愛を注ぐ存在なのよ。
そっか。じゃあよかった。
A relief? Why would I feel that way?
でも麦と一緒にいると心が躍るのは確かなことよ。毎日が新しい発見の連続だし、退屈という感情とは無縁でいられるわ。
うん、私もそう思う。麦くんといるとなんだかすごく楽しい。時間が経つのがあっという間のような気がする。
When I'm with Mugi-kun, something is always happening, and I never get bored. I can't quite put it into words, but it's like when I was with Nesan. A feeling of wanting to lean on him arises.
いい匂いもするし、すごく落ち着く。
匂い。淡雪は嫌いじゃないわ。麦がいると飽きないって言ったけど、もちろんつづらもよ。あなたたち二人、傍から見ていて心が動くわ。じゃあそろそろ帰るわ。これから夜の綺麗なもの探しが始まるの。
そう、頑張って。
Hiro starts toward the exit, but suddenly stops.
この額縁ちょっと斜めになってるわよ。
In my line of sight is the photo I took with my Nesan.
この前アルバム見てなんとなく飾ってみたんだ。
この顔もしかしてつづらの家族かしら？
わかるんだ。私のお姉ちゃんだけどそんなに似てる？
ええ、そっくりね。どこにいるの？
I tell her that Nesan went missing, and then I have no idea where she is.
いなくなったってどういう風に？
いつも通り砂金を取りに行ってその後はどうなったかわからないの。川下まで探しに行って海にまで出たけど何の痕跡もなかった。
She falls silent for a while. Even after I blink a few times, I can't read Hiro's expression. It's as if a mist has descended, making her face look hazy.
ヒーロー？
And there is no reply. The man in the station building is deadly silent, completely devoid of customers. No matter what I do, my heart won't stop fluttering with anxiety.
ヒーロー、もしかして怒ってる？
いいえ、怒ってるわけじゃないわ。
じゃあどうしたの？
ただ考え事をしていただけよ。もう帰るから。じゃあね、コーヒーありがとう。
Clink. The bell at the door rings. Left alone in the spacious shop, I look at the sashin of Nesan.
やっぱり見えない。
I wonder what kind of expression Nesan, who was supposedly to be so kind, had on her face. I can't remember anymore. I wonder when she started unable to recognize faces. Maybe even I can't tell if it started when she lost her Nesan or like it was always like that. I don't know, man. We'll find out. さて I think about going to the cafe, but I have a few things to buy. So I decided to stop by a different places instead. Then I happened to pass by a bulletin board and when I look at the notices, urgent. Abandoned station waiting room renovated. Library Cafe. Experienced workers preferred. Kao Tsuzura. Is there anyone else besides me who counts as experience for that? Well, also, I suppose I'll head over. I'm probably the one she's looking for anyway.
つづらっしゃい。大事なひとときをお楽しみください。
I wonder if the reason why they didn't do Mugi is because they probably didn't have like extra expressions for him or something. I don't know. Anyway. I'm here to work. Hayakawa Mugi reporting.
麦くん。
With that, Tsuzura approaches me. She stops halfway through, sniffing the air. Tap, tap, tap. She steps back. どうしたの? もしかして Do I smell?
違う、いい匂い。
Imagine that smell.
じゃなくて、マギくんってわかってるから、嗅がなくていいのを思い出した。
But I guess it's become a habit by now, hasn't it?
まあ。
Hmm? What's wrong with her? Was it really that stinky after all? Having finished organizing the cups, I roll my shoulders slightly to take a break.
麦くん、そろそろ休憩にしよっか。
Ah, there aren't any customers right now anyway.
いつもいないよ。
That's a major problem. Laughing like that, Tsuzura prepares coffee for the two of us. Inside the shop filled with the aroma of coffee, time simply flows by peacefully. Wonder what Tsuzura, even the silence feels comfortable. This kind of relaxing time isn't bad. As we talk, the bell at the entrance rings. Irasha. Ah, Hawayuki.
あわゆきよ。店員ならちゃんと挨拶しなさい。
Irashai. Irashaimase. Anyway.
元気があっていいわ。
マギくん、うちラーメン屋さんじゃないから。
You were definitely serving stuff like this before.
コーヒー、今日は何のトッピングにする？
そうね。甘いものは一通り試したから、次はしょっぱいものがいいわ。
しょっぱいもの。確かイカの塩辛がある。
よし、それにしましょう。
Isn't that difficulty level a bit too high to start with? Just stick to a regular salt or something.
塩辛でいい。いいえ、塩辛がいいわ。
You're a real ball of courage, aren't you? Tsuzura takes a salted squid out of the refrigerator and drops it into the coffee. It looks completely unappetizing.
はい、どうぞ。
美しさのかけらもないわ。
Black and pink swirl together, with pieces of squid floating in the mix.
森にあったら泥から現れたヒルだと思うわ。
とんでもないものを作ってしまった。
いただきます。
You're actually going to eat that? She is a woman who lives solely for beauty and courage.
案外いけるわ。
本当？ちょっと飲ませて。
Didn't you just say that?
うわ。
She just said that.
麦も飲んでみたら？
I'm not drinking that.
遠慮することないわ。残り全部言ってもいいから。
I said I don't want it.
わかったわ。つづらとの関節キスが恥ずかしいの？
No, it's not really like that.
私は別にそういうの気にしないタイプだからどうぞ。
Yeah, that's not it. This is definitely going to taste bad. But if I refuse now, she'll probably think I'm refusing because I'm comfortable with that kind of thing. Here goes nothing. Itadakimasu. I take a sip of the salted squid soy kohi. A briny scent mingles with the bitterness, and the slimy texture adds to a truly repulsive accent. The more I chew, the more the briny smell intensifies, only to be swallowed up by the soy milk. Yeah! I forced everything that felt like it was about to come back up down into my stomach. Then I set the cup down.
どう？
This is hard no.
まあそうよね。
It was a level of bad that made my face wrinkle up. How can you keep such a straight face?
美を崩さないために必死だったわ。
Tsuzura, you too. When I look at Tsuzura's face, why is she pouting? She seems somewhat angry.
関節キス嫌ならしなければいいのに。
No, that's not it. This salted squid viscera soy kahi is just insane. You get that right?
じゃあ渡したのは嫌じゃなかった。 そう
Her face turns a little red.
それにしてもすごい顔して飲んでたわね。見られる顔なのにずいぶんひどい顔になってたわ。
見られる顔？
いい感じの顔ってことよ。
そういう意味なんだ。いつか見てみたいな。
Is that something difficult to do? I'm sure it is.
それなら確かめてみたらいいわ。
見えないんだって。
知ってるわ。だから触って確かめてみましょう。
Touching my face?
触ってみるのは大事よ。視覚では得られない情報までわかるわ。淡雪の服、電気柵とか有刺鉄線とか、他にも道に落ちてるものは全部触ってみるもの。
Stop doing that. It's dangerous.
じゃあ私。
え？
麦くん、いい？
She leans in toward me, tilting her head slightly. It's a little embarrassing, but Tsuzura wants to know. I steel myself and take Tsuzura's hand.
なに？
I thought I'd try to guide your hands to my face.
顔は見えないけど、頭の位置はわかるから。
Right. Her fingers, slightly cooler than my own skin, touch my cheek. Tracing my features, those fingers descend softly, as if hesitant.
ここね。
You're poking me a bit too aggressively.
ごめん。
Her fingers continue to move.
この辺りが鼻かな。
Don't pinch it, I can't breathe.
口ですればいいよ。
I know, but her fingers moved further down.
ここが唇？
Tsuzura's finger touches the corner of my mouth. I keep my mouth shut, afraid that if I try to say anything, I might accidentally suck on her finger. And besides, Tsuzura is right in front of me, her cheeks flush. She looks up at me with a gentle, searching gaze. How should I put this? It's incredibly embarrassing.
つづら、触ってみた感想はどう？
福笑いしてる気分。あと肌がスベスベしてる。唇が動いてるけど笑ってるわけじゃないのかな。どういう表情なのかよくわからない。
She pulls her fingers away from my face and tilts her head.
麦くん、今はどういう気持ち？福笑いになった気分？
She asked me that, but
今のは初心者のつづらには当てるのが難しいと思うわ。だっていつもとは違う顔をしているもの。
don't say that. I'm probably making a bashful face when I never shown to anyone else.
それじゃあ淡雪はもう帰るわ。
わかった。お会計は大豆コーヒーとイカの塩辛で。
塩辛代取るのね。
I like how she's
塩辛代取るのね。
She didn't like it. That felt like a statement. She didn't like it. Anyway, Amayuki pays the bill honestly and leaves. I watch it go, leaving just me and Tsuzura. それじゃ、I'll go clean up the customer seats.
でもその前に聞いていい？
Tsuzura turns back toward me.
さっきいつもと違う顔してたって話だったけど、どんな顔してたの？
I think this should be she was saying that you had a different face, different expression on your face. Anyway, huh? What kind of face? I tried to recreate the expression I had a moment ago. Well, I think it looked really stiff.
なんで？もしかして触られるの嫌だった？
Yeah, it's not that.
じゃあなんで？
When she asked me why,
麦くん、自分の思ったこと言ってくれるって言ってたけど、私聞いてみたいって思ってる。
well, I didn't make a promise after all. Well, how should I put it? I was nervous.
緊張？なんで？
You didn't notice? Tsuzura. But your face was red and you look embarrassed.
私が？顔見えないからって嘘ついてない？
I'm not. And, well, I thought you were kawaii.
そうですか。
The silence that usually feels comfortable now feels somewhat awkward. It's awkward, but my heart is racing.
それだけ？私が可愛かったり美人なのはまあいつものことでしょ。
You got high self-esteem. Well, I should ask if that's all. It's not just that. To be honest, I only recently realized these feelings. They're still fuzzy. An emotion just beginning to take shape. And yet... how should I put this? I realize that I really like her. And I wanted to fall for you. I realize I wanted to fall for you even more from here on out. And that's about it. That's why I was nervous.
そうなんだ。
Tsuzura's face turns red again.
麦くんのこと友達だと思ってたけど、今好きって言われて嬉しかった。好きになりたいって言われて、私も好きになりたいって思った。これからもっと好きになっていくって言われて、私もそうそうそれだって思った。麦くんが私に特別な顔を向けてくれるなら、その顔は他の女の子には向けてほしくない。私が特別な表情を向けるなら、麦くんがいい。恋とか付き合うとか好きとか、まだよくわからないけど、わからないのに嬉しいってそう思った。
Both Tsuzura and I are still bewildered by our own feelings. And yet we choose to put that very agitation into words and share it with each other. If that's how you feel, then I'm happy. Tsuzura gives a small laugh. I laugh too.
じゃあだよ。
Tsuzura points her finger at me.
彼氏？
Tsuzura points to herself.
彼女？
If it's okay with you, Tsuzura. Her finger intertwines with mine.
いいに決まってる。
With those words, Tsuzura forms a small smile. I become lovers with Tsuzura. Record obtained. Nice. We did it, guys. We did it. I wake up. I also go in and serve as usual, and I find myself lost in thought. Nah, Rika,
どうしたんですか兄さん。
what do you think I should choose? Love or work? Should I go see Tsuzura, who became my Kanajo today, or should I focus on work? We've been discussing me working at Tsuzura's cafe. But if I go to the cafe, I'll probably just sit there grinning like an idiot, unable to focus on serving customers or getting any real work done. Well, there aren't any customers anyway, so that shouldn't be a problem. Still, I am incredibly conflicted.
兄さん、何を言っているんですか？愛以外の何を優先しろと。
I like how Rika's interpreting Suka. She doesn't even hesitate. That's my Rika. Well, for now, I guess I'll head over to Tsuzura's place. I step inside the cafe.
つづらっしゃい。大事なひとときをお楽しみください。
Ohio? That's me, Hayakawa Mugi.
麦くん。
As usual, Tsuzura approaches me. But... Huh? Aren't you going to smell me?
匂いを嗅ぐために近寄ったわけじゃないから、近寄りたかったから近寄った。
Okay, what are you guys gonna do? Suka. She's just incredibly cute. Guided by Tsuzura, I take my usual seat.
ご注文は？
Actually, I didn't come as a customer. I thought I'd stop by to see if there was anything I could help you with.
掃除とかかな？
Then, I'll help you. I start to stand up, but she stops me.
麦くん、ちょっと聞きたいことがあるんだ。
What is it?
付き合うことになったよね。で、昨日一晩考えたんだけど。
Did you decide you don't like me after all?
違う。私のどこを好きになったんだろうと思って。
Even if you asked me that, what part?
やっぱり顔？
Why are you so confident about your face? Well, I think your face is cute, but it's not just that. It's difficult to put into words once I actually try to say it. On the flip side, what part of me did you fall in love with, Tsuzura?
顔以外全部。
Kao Dai Zenbu. For a second there, I thought you were saying something horrible. Well, you can put it that way. But that's not it. Tsuzura cannot see my face. Saying everything else, well, it basically means everything. You're being way too much of a smooth talker.
で、麦くんは？
If you ask me what part, I am a little at a loss.
胸？
No, that's not it.
私の胸嫌い？
No, it's not that. I like it.
顔は好き？
I do.
性格は好きかな？
Of course I do.
声や喋り方も好きって言ってくれると嬉しい。
Of course I like those.
髪とかもしかしたら好きじゃなかったり。
No, I like it.
胸にあるほくろはどう？
I didn't know you had one. I'm sure I like it. My bro, how could you miss it, man? We had so much opportunity to see those.
私のことめっちゃ好きじゃん。
No, I like you a whole lot.
これほどまでとは思わなかったからすごいドキドキしてきた。私が表情豊かなら目がハートになってよだれ垂らしてたかも。
That much?
嬉しい。胸にあるほくろ見る？胸にあるほくろ見る？
Nice. What kind of response is that? And then
つづらっしゃい。大事なひとときをお楽しみください。
Man, straight to business, just like that.
さあ、淡雪よ。美がやってきたわ。
Before the words even finish, Aoyuki arrives.
ヒーロー、おはよう。
おはよ
Yo,
う。よかったわね、二人とも。朝から淡雪を見られるなんて。
she smiles, looking quite cheerful.
でも、こんなに早く来てるなんて珍しいわね、麦。今日、淡雪はかなり早く来たのに。
I guess so.
麦くんは多分、二人きりの時間が欲しくて、早めに来たんだと思う。
なんでかしら。
麦くんが、私のことを好きすぎるから。
Nice.
この度麦くんは、私の彼氏になりましたので。
Aoyuki pretends to think for a moment. Then she points at me.
彼氏？
Well, yeah. She points at Tsuzura.
彼女。
うん。
Then she points at herself.
美？
I have no idea why she included herself in that. That's right.
だね。
おめでとう、二人とも。なんか、すごく嬉しいわ。なんなの、この気持ち。すごく新鮮な気持ちよ。
Aoyuki clutches her chest, bouncing her body as if she is dancing. She blesses us with a beaming smile. Seeing her so joyful makes me happy too. Or rather, it really touches my heart. Thanks.
ええ。麦も幸せ、つづらも幸せ。それを見た淡雪も幸せよ。
Aoyuki turns back toward
きっ
us.
かけは？
成り行き？
No, there's a way of saying it. Like, it just happened naturally.
いいじゃない。成り行きも自然な流れも。劇的なことが起こらなくても、運命的なものが起こらなくても、それでいいのよ。神様が二人をくっつけなくても、自分たちでくっつく気持ちの方が美しいわ。運命がそんな流れを作らなくても、惹かれ合う方が綺麗よ。何より麦とつづらが付き合っていくなんて心が動くわ。どうしたの？
She's actually saying some really nice things.
なんか綺麗な言葉だった。ちゃんと綺麗事だった。
綺麗事は良くない意味よ。
But, well, I feel somewhat happy. Even though nothing grand happened, she's blessing us just for having started dating. And the fact that it comes from my friend Aoyuki makes me even happier.
それでつづら、麦との恋人生活は順調かしら？
順調って、昨日の今日だから。
Aoyuki asks Tsuzura. It really was only yesterday. It has only been half a day.
もっとグイグイ行くべきね。
ぐいぐい？どうしていいのかよくわからない。
もっと麦を夢中にさせるの。つづらから目が離せない。そんな状況をたくさん作ればいいわ。
私から目が離せない状況。
Tsuzura rests a hand on her chin, lost in thought. After nodding a few times, she turns back toward me.
太ももにほくろのある文学少女が午後3時のパンツをお知らせします。
What? What? They also got Reina to say this, by the way. Yeah.
ピッピッピッポーン。
Her skirt doesn't even move.
こういうこと？
違うわ。淡雪も麦も目が離せなかったけど、全然違うわ。
難しい。
Then Aoyuki lets out a soft, gentle smile. And then,
ねえ、つづら。あなたはもっと感情を表情に出した方がいいわ。
she continues with her advice.
表情が見えないのは仕方がないけど。でも、せっかく麦という恋人ができたのだから。
Then Tsuzura thinks for a moment.
自分の顔がどうなってるのか よくわからないし、変だって思われたら、なんだか、恥ずかしいし。
そんなことであなたを嫌ったりしないわ。むしろ、あなたのどんな表情も愛おしいと思ってる。
ヒーロー。
Let me be the one to say cool things like that.
あら、ごめんなさい。
It is true that I find every expression in Tsuzura's face kawaii.
でも、どうすれば自然に表情が作れるようになるのかな。
そうね。極端な感情の揺れ動きがあれば、自然と体が反応するものよ。思考よりも先にね。
そういうものなのかな。
Tsuzura steals a glance at me. I don't know for sure, but I want to see you smile. Get angry, or cry more naturally, Tsuzura. As I say that,
そっか。じゃあ、頑張ってみようかな。
she gives a small laugh.
それじゃあまずは、つづらを本気で怒らせるために、淡雪が一肌脱いであげましょう。
Huh? What are you planning to do?
例えば、そうね。麦の悪口でも言ってみようかしら。
麦くんの悪口、それは我慢ならないかも。
そうでしょ。それじゃあ、麦は、特に悪いところがないわね。
Oh, thanks.
どこかあるはずよ。妹ちゃんに聞いてきてみる？
No. Rika is the genius of validating me. She turns a blind eye to all my flaws, so I'll get any objective feedback from her.
そんな妹さんなんだ。
On top of that, if she heard someone bad-mouthing me, she might just spit blood and drop dead.
妹ちゃん怖。
Well, even after becoming koibito, the three of us are pretty much the same as always. Wait, that last sentence should have been like, anyone who's bad-mouthing Mugi would have dropped dead and spit blood, not Rika. All right, that should do it. I'll wash the dishes that have gathered dust. Today's job is cleaning the old tableware. As for Tsuzura, she's cleaning the bookshelf area. It's almost lunchtime, so maybe I'll take a break soon. With that, I sit down in a chair. I choose a seat further back so the customers won't see me resting if they come in. And then,
麦くん。
saying that, Tsuzura comes and sits down next to me as if she is taking a break too. どうしたの？
私、掃除をしながらちょっと使ってみたんだ。
Using what? A broom or a dustpan?
頭。
Atama. Huh. She's using something unexpected. She doesn't usually put it too much. Right.
掃除しながらすごい考えてみたんだ。私たち恋人同士にもかかわらず、あんまり恋人っぽいことしてないなって。これはなんか詐欺とかそういうのになるんじゃないかなって。
It wouldn't count as fraud.
まるで店長と店員のようだって。
Well, we are Tencho an employee, and this is a workplace.
でも麦くん、オフィスラブって言葉があるんだよ。
Thanks. Office love. That doesn't mean you go around doing love-like things on the clock. It refers to romance between co-workers.
そういうカフェがあってもいいと思う。コンカフェってやつ。
If I were a customer, I'd hate a cafe like that. And as that we're flirting with each other, it just makes the customers feel awkward.
お客さんいないし。
Don't say such sad things. But Alayuki might come by.
ヒーローなら興味津々で見てくると思う。
That's true. Well, I wouldn't want her to see it though.
ねえ麦くん、ちょっと使ってみた方がいいよ。
What is it?
頭、すごい便利だから。
Sucka. I can't believe she's telling me to use my head. Why is she trying to make me use it?
使ったらきっと私の言いたいことが伝わる。
Let's try to synthesize everything she said so far. Tsuzura, are you wanting to do lover-like things?
ですね。
What kind of answer is
照
that?
れ隠し照れ隠し。
It's true. And we haven't really done anything like a couple since we started dating. As I said before, we basically only met here in a cafe, a workplace. I feel like flirting here isn't a good idea. Wouldn't it be better to do that kind of stuff somewhere else?
あっちのテーブル？
That's not it. That's actually a seat where it would be visible from outside. Use your head again. It wasn't a reply like her previous attempt to hide her embarrassment. And then Tsuzura, who is sitting next to me. Thump. She rests her head on my shoulder.
頭使ってみた。
Okay, that's cute. No. This is... I want to tell her. That's not what I meant. But I don't want to. I can feel Tsuzura's body heat and her scent. Isn't it nice? It feels like we're koibito. I'm getting nervous. I thought flirting at the workplace was a bad idea, but I gave in so easily. How weak-willed of me.
心臓の音聞こえる。すごいドキドキしてるね。
Well, obviously. That's incredibly embarrassing.
あ、頭使えの流れでこうなったんだし、他にも使えるかも。麦くんに口を使えって言わせたら、キスする流れになるんじゃ。
Yeah. She shoots a quick glance at my way.
よーし、言わせるぞ。頭使うぞ。
Is it really okay to say that loud enough for me to hear? I mean, when you put it that way, it feels like everything is going exactly according to Tsuzura's plan. Actually, I'd rather not think about that.
思いついた。麦くん。そろそろお昼だね。
If I remember correctly, we're having soy burgers today.
私、鼻から食べてみるね。
Use your mouth.
イエーイ。
Wait, I just want that.
イエーイ。
Oh no. Tsuzura lifts her head and looks me straight in the
じ
eyes.
ゃあ口使います。
How can you even talk about eating a burger through your nose in this sweet atmosphere? I mean, is it even okay to kiss you right after you're talking about nose hamburgers?
いいよ。
Even though Tsuzura's expression looks no different than usual. And yet for some reason, she looks incredibly embarrassed. Our lips were about to... The moment I think we were going to press them together, the entrance door is flung wide open. Someone's here! Just kept going. She keeps going. I like that. Normally you wouldn't keep going like that.
ちょっとやそっとじゃ止まらない。
So cool.
でも、今度は麦くんからしてくれると嬉しいです。
Wait, the person that entered the place. So kawaii.
表情で好きなのをあんまり見せられないし、こういうことで伝えていかないと。
It definitely comes true.
それじゃあ、接客しようか。つづらっしゃい。大事なひとときを。
Wait, this is rare. Give me a second. You know what? Maybe I could just save so I could remember this. And then... Okay, we're good. Fumiya-san is the one who walked in, but something seems a little off about her. She looks like she's been running. She is panting heavily, gasping for breath.
違うの。今日はお客さんじゃなくて、つづらちゃん。落ち着いて聞いてね。病院から連絡があったわ。大怪我をした人がいて、それがカオ陽子さんかもしれないって。
You know what? I feel like this is an event that will happen regardless of what route you are, but like, how did... I guess this happened in Aoyuki's route and we just didn't notice? Or like... No. If it happened in Aoyuki's route without us noticing, then the other ending where they decide to be just a couple of besties, you know? She wouldn't need to look for someone, so... You know what? Never mind. Kao... Yoko?
あなたの行方不明のお姉さんかもしれないって。
Serious injury. All the color drains from my face, and the chill runs down my spine. Fumiya-san, what do you mean by that?
まだはっきりとはわからないけど、お姉さんの陽子ちゃんの名前が書かれたものを持ってて、ごめん、私も混乱してて本人かはわからないけど、でももしものことがあるかもしれないから知らせないとって思って。その人今どこにいるんですか？
Tsuzura presses Fumiya-san for answers. Her voice trembles slightly.
私もさっき郵便屋さんのこよみちゃんに届けてもらった手紙で知ったばかりだから詳細はわからないんだけど。
Oh, Koyumi. Can't wait for a route.
隣町の病院に搬送されてるみたいなの。あ、そうそう、本人か確かめてほしいからって写真も同封されてて、で、あれ、私動揺して写真を役場に置いてきちゃったみたい。申し訳ないけど今から役場に来てくれる？はい。
The moment she hears it, she tries to dash out of the shop without even grabbing her things. Tsuzura, let's calm down first. I gently take Tsuzura's panic hand in mine.
ありがとう。
Just as the three of us are about to leave the shop, and then
あら？
we run into Aoyuki, who has just walked in.
まだカフェの営業時間のはずなのに珍しいわね。
Aoyuki glances toward Fumiya-san.
珍しい組み合わせ。何かあったの？
I like how her intelligence is reflected there. I briefly explained that someone who might be Tsuzura's Nesan has been found.
あわゆきも一緒に行くわ。いいでしょ？
Tsuzura doesn't say a single word during the journey. She remains expressionless the whole time, and I have no idea what she is thinking. I'll walk down the cold hallway, not knowing what words to say to her.
ここに写真が入ってるから。
Fumiya-san takes a single photo out of a clear file and hands it to Tsuzura.
どう？陽子ちゃんかな？どうしたの？ごめんなさい。
That's right. Tsuzura can't recognize faces. Even when the sashin is even shown a sashin, all she can do is answer, I don't know, wakaranai. Let me see that for a second.
麦君。
Though she seems bewildered, she holds the photo out to me. I peer it together with Aoyuki.
違うわね。
Yeah, as a different person from Tsuzura's Nesan. Their hairstyle and physique are similar to the photo displayed in the abandoned station. But the atmosphere is different.
本当に？ええ。ほくろの位置とか特徴的な部分が違う。確かに雰囲気は似ているけど、あわゆきの目はごまかせないわ。そう。よかった。いやいや、よかったなんて言っちゃいけないけど。
I mean, yeah, she's missing, so.
そういうことなら余計な心配をさせてしまってごめんね。いえ、手がかりはあった方がいいですから。知らせてくれてあ
ありがとうございます。
She says quietly, returning the sashin to the desk. Her expression is hidden as she looks down, her face obscured by her hair. The three of us walk back to the abandoned station. Even after learning the photo in the sashin is someone else, Tsuzura keeps her head down the whole time. As I hesitate, unsure of how to approach her.
でもよかったじゃない。少なくとも隣町の病院にはいないってことは分かったわ。探す場所がほんの少しだけ狭まった。
She says.
どうなんだろう。
She presses a hand to her face and mutters softly.
なんだか自分の気持ちがわからないの。
Hmm?
私、お姉ちゃんかもしれない人が見つかったって聞いて、嬉しかったり、心配だったり、いろんな気持ちになった。でもその後、どんな顔をしたらいいんだろうって、そんなことを考えた。嬉しい顔なのか、悲しい顔なのか。お姉ちゃんが大怪我をしてたら、どんな表情を作ればいいとか、知らない人だったら、どんな表情を作ればいいとか、そんなこと考えてる私が、なんだか嫌だなって。
Tsuzura. Because she doesn't understand people's expressions, and because she doesn't understand her own, she has no choice but to consciously try to create something that looks right. By asking about the shape of a mouth or eyes and then imitating them. That is why I am sure, halfway through, she loses track of what her expressions and emotions actually mean. I fell in love with Tsuzura. Tsuzura could not see people's faces and could not even form her own expressions. But still. Tsuzura. This might be selfish, and it might be difficult, but I want you to look at my face, Tsuzura. I want you to see me, blushing or laughing when I look at you. That is embarrassing, but I want you to see it. And then, I want you to be able to show your own expressions too. Not expressions that you have thought about and constructed. I want you to direct expressions that come from how you truly feel toward me.
本当に感じたままの表情。なんか、それってすごく恥ずかしいかも。
Tsuzura blushes and looks down. Hey, even me saying stuff like this is incredibly embarrassing, you know? I can feel my own face heating up, but I know I had to say it.
麦くんって自分の顔にそんなに自信があるの？
I think about it for a moment. Yeah, super confident.
あるんだ。
I glance toward Awayuki.
そうね。淡雪には劣るけど、なかなかのものよ。見ないと損だわ。
Then Tsuzura thinks for a moment. She forms a small smile.
じゃあ、見ないとだね。私も彼氏の顔は見ておきたいし。
Tsuzura smiles again. It is a truly natural, lovely smile. Let's give it a shot. I'll help you as much as I can.
じゃあ、頑張ってみようかな。
Tsuzura still looks a little anxious, but she gives me a clear nod nonetheless.
もちろん、淡雪も手伝うわ。つづらが本当に感じてる表情、見られるようにしてあげる。
An expression of pure ecstasy. It'll take on a rather lewd meaning though.
でも恋人だし、ムラムラしたらそんな表情もすることになるでしょ。
いいろ照れ顔が出てきたわ。
While saying such things, Aoyuki shows me a smile. That is nothing short of textbook perfection. Tsuzura and I are working in the empty cafe, just like the other day, just like any other day. Someone walks in. Well, it's probably just Hawayuki again. I turn toward the door.
こんにちは。
Hawayuki, today as always. Wait, it's not Hawayuki? A customer?
お客さん？いらっしゃいませ。ご注文は大豆しかありませんが、ごゆっくりどうぞ。違った。すずらっしゃい。大豆のひとときをお楽しみください。
Like how she got flustered there. Rita's so good at this, man. Rita's so good at this. It has been so long since we had a customer that I have forgotten how to provide service. Actually, I wonder if I can even give a normal greeting.
ごめんなさい。お客さんとして来たわけじゃないの。
Oh, so you're not.
何日かぶりのお客さんだと思ったのに。
I was really hoping that I could handle a real customer for once.
麦君、やっぱり水着で呼び込みやった方が。
I told you, I'm not doing that. Oh, yeah, son.
一杯いただいていこうかしら。
I really like this. I really like this expression. You can tell they just copy pasted the emojis, but like, you know, they capture it so well. Thanks to Fumiya-san's thoughtfulness, our first customer in a long while has finally arrived.
お待たせしました。大豆コーヒーのソイラテです。大豆ばっかり。
She takes a sip as she says that.
でも美味しい。今度他の人も連れてきていい？
What? No one actually found out it was good? That's all this time?
もちろんです。
Fumiya-san takes another sip of her coffee.
そうそう。今日来たのはね、怪我をした方の話なの。実は意識を取り戻したって連絡が来たの。そうですか。よかったです。それでお姉さんの陽子ちゃんの持ち物を持っていたじゃない？手がかりになるかわからないけど、お話を聞いた方がいいかなって。
That's certainly true. Maybe they live nearby, or maybe they're a friend. There might be some kind of lead. Well then, shall we go, Tsuzura? When I turn my gaze towards Tsuzura after saying that,
ちょっと遠慮しておこうかな。
Huh? どうして? There might be a clue.
ほら、表情が。
Ah, そっか. It wouldn't be very good to keep a completely expressionless face in front of someone who just recovered from an injury. Asking things like, I'm glad you're safe, or where did you get that with a deadpan expression would be creepy. Or rather, some people might find it rude. So that's why.
麦君に任せていい？
Ah, sure. Even I can handle just listening to a story.
それじゃあ麦君、一緒に行こうか。
はい。
いってらっしゃい。
With those words, she gave a small wave. My brain's dying. As I stand at the cafe and start walking, I happen to pass Awayuki. And then she heads back into the cafe. Fumiya-san and I head toward the Byoin together.
すずらちゃん、やっぱりあの病院に行きたくないのかな？
Huh? Does she really?
聞いてない？まあ、積極的に話すことでもないか。
Did something happen at that Byoin? Fumiya-san wears a slightly hesitant
こ
expression.
こまで聞いちゃったら、他の誰かから聞くだろうし。
Saying so, she begins to speak.
すずらちゃんのご両親は、あの病院で亡くなったの。
What else happened? There's a lot of things happening here.
彼女がまだ小さい頃だった。事故に巻き込まれて、二人ともひどい状態だったのよ。子供は絶対見ないように。特に顔の部分はって。
Oh, so they're explaining why she can't see faces. Okay.
それで病院に連れて行かれた。
I feel as if the things I have sensed about Tsuzura are finally starting to connect.
つづらちゃんも陽子ちゃんもコロコロ表情の変わる子だったんだけどね。病院に忍び込んだのかたまたまなのか。つづらちゃんはご両親の顔を見ちゃったみたい。
Although I wish they foreshadowed the family thing. I mean, sure, there's a part about why she couldn't, there's the mystery why she couldn't see her parents' faces, but I wish they kind of laid the foundation that there was something related to her family or something. You know what I mean? The only thing going on is that she can't see faces. Anyway.
それから彼女は人の顔を見なくなった。何も知らない大人が顔を合わせようとしてもぷいって横を向いて、それで怒られてることもあった。でもそれを乗り越えたのか、いつからか顔を見てくれるようになった。ただあんまり笑ってくれなくなっちゃったけどね。
She hasn't overcome it. She is looking at faces, but she isn't seeing anything at all. Is that how it was? I feel as if I finally understand Tsuzura. And so the two of us head to the byoin. It seems the person who was injured is recovering steadily. And then she tells me why she has the belongings of Tsuzura's ne-san, Yoko-san. A few years ago, when she was fishing, she saw a woman collecting soil from the river. That woman suddenly vanished, so she went downstream to look for her, carrying the luggage the woman had left by the riverside. But apparently she couldn't find her. Since then, she kept those belongings in her car at all times, searching for the vanished Yoko-san whenever she goes fishing, so she can return them at any moment. Okay, now there's an additional mystery. In the end, there were no clues.
そうだね。見つかるといいな。
Man, whatever happened to her sister is so mysterious right now. Probably something related with the supernatural stuff, but right now we don't have strong clues about it, other than it was briefly mentioned in Aoyuki's route that she was looking for someone, but not enough details that we could just go, you know. Well, talking about such things, we head back toward the cafe. When I heard from Fumiya-san about Tsuzura, about the ne-san who disappeared, I said to go about all that, instead of opening the door with my usual greeting, and then...
そうそうそう、もうちょっと頬の筋肉に力を入れましょうか。
こうかな。
そうそうそうそう、かわいいわつづら。
次は怒った時の表情を教えて。
いいわよ。まずは頬を膨らませて眉間を上に上げるイメージね。
こうかな。
めっちゃかわいいわつづら。
怒ってるんだから可愛いのは違うでしょ。
怒ってもかわいいのよ。
やばいね、私の可愛さ。
Wait, that really sounded like Reina there, rather than the usual Tsuzura.
やばいね、私の可愛さ。
Yeah, this is Reina. This is Reina.
本当ね。
Tsuzura is practicing making facial expressions. Since she cannot see herself in the Kagami, she has Aoyuki check them for her. She's trying to face herself properly.
あれって？
It looks like she's practicing making facial expressions.
そうなんだ。今までそんなことなかったのに、麦くんが来てくれたからかな。
I wonder. Well, perhaps that's true.
あら、こういう場合って謙遜するのが普通じゃない？
I really like Fumiya-san's smile. There's a certain cheekiness to it. Oh man, Fumiya-san. Damn, Fumiya-san. She better have an extended route or something. Since I'm her kareshi, I figured I'd have at least a little influence.
そっか、彼 しなんだ。だったら。そうだったの？
Hi. It's only been since a few days ago, though.
そうなんだ。
Fumiya-san smiles happily.
ご両親を亡くして、お姉さんもいなくなって、もう何も失いたくない。必要最低限のことさえあればいいって感じだったのに、そんなつづらちゃんが。ありがとうね、麦くん。
That can't be. And then, Fumiya-san says, I shouldn't get in the way, and heads home. She leaves behind a promise I'll definitely come back for coffee, and I'll bring my friends with me. Tadaima! I call out as I step into the cafe.
あら、つづら？
Tsuzura approaches me.
おかえりなさい。おかえりなさい。
We're not gonna make it, guys. Anyway, her smile feels a little different than usual.
麦の表情、見られないのが残念ね。そうなんだ。いつか見たいな、麦くんの顔。
Anytime is fine. I'll wait for you.
ありがとう。ヒーローもありがとう。いいのよ。淡雪はつづらに心を動かされ続けているもの。じゃあ、ずっと一緒にいたらいいんじゃない？そうね。つづらなら淡雪にずーっと綺麗さと新鮮さを提供し続けてくれそうだものね。するする。
She says with a small laugh. And then I tell the two of them about the injured person. Tsuzura,
手がかりになりそうなことはないね。
she says with her usual expression, her voice sounding a little somber. I wake up, head to the washroom to splash some water on my face and look at myself at the kagami. As I tidy up, I force a light smile. Tsuzura might not be able to see my face, but I still want to offer her the best smile I can. So, this is what my smile looks like. Huh? Something feels off. I have never actually checked my own smile in the mirror before, but I am managing to smile. Fumiya said that Tsuzura used to be able to see her face, and that she was a girl whose expression changed all the time. Could it be? The fact that she can't see my face and the fact that Tsuzura doesn't change her expression much. Are they two different things? Wait, I don't get what he's going. What? I didn't get what he realized that. Okay, let's continue for now. I head to the cafe as usual. A few days have passed since we became a couple. There haven't been any massive change. As always, the only customers in this cafe are me and the occasional visitor, Awaiki. It's quiet though. I gaze at the steam rising from the soy coffee while sitting at the counter.
静か。
Tsuzura, who's polishing a cup next to me, gives a small nod.
でも、麦くんがいるから、寂しくはない。
I'm happy to hear that, but that's a separate issue from the shop sales.
すごく燃えるセリフを言ったつもりだったのに。
If you weren't on the clock, I might have been moved by it. Then Tsuzura shows a bashful expression. So, it is a bashful expression. Even without a Kagami, she could make an expression. If that's the case, then is the reason Tsuzura doesn't change her expression actually something else?
麦くん、
What is the cause?
なんかめっちゃ見られてる。顔が見えないからわからないけど、熱い視線を送ってる。これきっとキスされる流れだ。少女漫画で見たことある。
Wait, you know what? I'm curious. She can't see faces. Does that mean even with fictional like faces, she couldn't see them? Anyway, just what is the cause?
これやっぱり違う流れだ。少女漫画で見たことないセリフだし。
Should I just ask her directly? But is it okay to ask something like that? At that moment, Tsuzura's expression turns a little sad. Go man. I was spacing out for a bit. I wasn't really listening. Your expression darkened. Did I offend you?
麦君のせいじゃないよ。聞いてないって聞いて、今は気を悪くはしたけど。
Go man.
恋人である麦君の顔を見られないのは、ちょっと残念かなって。いつか見てみたいな。
Not to change the subject, but I turned my eyes toward a single sashin displayed on the shelf. It is a sashin of Tsuzura and her nesan, Yoko-san. Tsuzura turns her gaze toward the sashin as well. Once again, she wears a sorrowful expression.
最近ね、お姉ちゃんの顔を忘れてきてる。
Huh?
何年も経つし、私の中にいるのは思い出の中のお姉ちゃんだけ。そのお姉ちゃんの顔も薄れてきてる。
そっか。Somehow who only exists in memories. Someone who exists in memories. I don't really remember my parents' faces much either. It's not that I've forgotten them. I've just beautified them in my memories.
でも、覚えてるんだ。
Ah.
いいな。
She murmurs.
今のはあんまり良くない発言だったかも。ご両親を亡くしてる人に、いいなはないよね。
You've lost yours too, Tsuzura. Same situation. You're worrying about it too much.
そっか。言われてみれば、そういうところ、ちょっと似てるかも。
Wait a second, Tsuzura. Does Tsuzura realize she never once mentioned that stuff to... Anyway, that's right. Tsuzura gives a light laugh while looking at my face. She's just so incredibly kawaii. I end up giving her a light kiss.
口になんか当たった。
No, I kiss you.
顔が見えないから、何が当たったかわからないので。
そっか。For someone saying that, you're making an incredibly embarrassed face, you know?
まあ、何されたかは予想ついてたので。
そっか。That embarrassed expression. I don't think I'll ever forget it for the rest of my life. Tsuzura stares intently at me.
お姉ちゃんの顔は忘れてきちゃってるけど、麦君の顔は忘れたくない。
At those words, my heart leaps in my chest. I want to hold her. But calm down, Mugi. Calm down. Hayakawa Mugi. I'm on the clock right now, and anyone could walk in. And besides, you haven't even properly looked at my face yet.
そうだった。
I can't help but point it out. Isn't that a bit too casual?
それじゃあ、やっぱり見てみたいな。麦君の顔。それで、その後は一生忘れない。
Well, we're going to see each other every day, so there's no need to worry about forgetting.
それってめっちゃ常連。お金のこと少し考えた方がいいよ。
Hi. Even as she says that, she seems happy somehow, her voice bouncing with a hint of excitement. Well then, I should probably head home soon.
今日はヒーローも来なかったね。
True. The shop is really in trouble.
まあ、麦君が毎日来てくれるらしいので。
That's a huge responsibility on my shoulders. I say with a laugh.
やっぱり顔見たいな。
どうしたの？いけない。
今まで顔が見えなくてもなんとかなってきたから別にいいって思ってたけど、 この先ずっとのっぺらぼうとキスすることになると思うと、やっぱり顔が見たいなって。
そっか。She's so kawaii when she acts like this that I can't help but do it again.
やっぱりのっぺらぼうだとあんまりドキドキしない。
You don't really look like you're feeling that way. Rather, she looks incredibly embarrassed.
じゃあ顔見えてたら緊張しすぎてできないかもしれない。だからやっぱり顔見えなくていいかな。
いやいやいや。
冗談。顔が見えてもちゃんとするから。
The way she says things so straightforwardly like this, I think it's unfair.
麦くんの顔を見られるよう頑張るから。
Ah. After exchanging those words, I leave the cafe. For some reason, it makes me think back on today. It was like the kiss just happened so naturally. I just ended up doing it. I don't regret it though. That's kind of embarrassing. Saying it happened naturally. That doesn't really sound like me. I can't help but grin in embarrassment. How many chapters is this side story? It's slowly inching to a main story level of content. I wake up and stretch my body. I woke up earlier than usual. Even though I start my day now, I doubt anyone would want to keep me company. Well, I guess I'll clean my room. I begin cleaning the room. As I do, I notice the luggage I haven't opened since I moved here. Soyeba, I left these packed. I haven't opened them because I thought I might be moving to the next town soon. But I'll probably be staying here for a while. I spread the luggage out across the room, and then it smells like a mix of all sorts of things. Specialties from my previous town, shirts I bought during my travels, a jacket my parents gave me. Various items come out, but somehow it feels nostalgic, and emotions from those times come flooding back. That's it. The Proust phenomenon. It is something I heard from Awayuki. The idea that scents can trigger memories. The melancholic things from my old town. I remember the gas running out in the middle of the heat wave. And somehow, I start remembering my parents. Like the way they used to smile at me, or the warmth of held hands. That is right. There were people like that. Oops, it's about that time. I quickly finish getting ready and head towards Tsuzura's place.
Tsuzura-shaii.
Ah, I'm here again today. She comes over and says to me,
おはよう、麦くん。今日は違う匂いも混ざってるね。
I was doing a bit of room cleaning.
そうなんだ。それじゃあ、今日はお店の方も掃除してもらおうかな。
Ah, and so I ended up cleaning the shop as well.
いらなそうなものは捨てちゃってもいいよ。
Even if you say that, I'm not really the one to judge. For now, I check the expiration dates and put anything that looks questionable into a trash bag. In the midst of that, these are coffee beans Tsuzura got angry about finding a while ago. They've been ground into powder. Looking closely, I see a date written in the airtight jar. Is this? The date is relatively recent. Actually, that's from yesterday. She must have been grinding beans after I left. Should I avoid touching these? Thinking that, I try to put it back on the shelf, but then I notice the lid is slightly ajar. Is this okay? Will the aroma leak out?
それ
She takes the jar, her voice sounding a little different than usual. Then she gives it a light sniff. For some reason, she seems incredibly embarrassed. Did you put something strange in there?
入ってる
Huh? You did?
思い出が
Something I didn't quite understand has been put inside. I tried to catch the drifting scent. It is the smell of soy coffee. We're already chapter 12 or 13 rather. No, 12. We're moving. We're kind of inching like a main route
つづらっしゃい
length here. Irashai. The doorbell chimes and the person who walks in is
淡雪よ
It is Awayuki. Well, the only person who ever really comes here is Awayuki or Fumiya-san.
黄色ここ最近来てなかったけど
ええ、探し物があって来る時間がなかったのよ。
Sagashi no mono desu. Searching for something beautiful
あ
again.
る
What do you mean, in a sense? So, did you find it?
全然
Zen.
黄色が来てくれないと店の売り上げが下がる
It won't just drop. They'll hit 0.
あと寂しい
麦がいるじゃない。
そう麦くんがいるから寂しくない
She completely contradicts herself in a matter of seconds. And so we have our usual conversation as night falls.
それじゃまた明日
Mata ashita.
おやすみ。
I say goodbye to Tsuzura and leave the shop with Awayuki. We walk under a perfect yosara. Awayuki walks beside me, with a stride similar to my own. The night I first met Awayuki is just like this. Ne, can I ask you something?
いいわよ。なんかそんな顔をしてるし。
That thing you were looking for. What was it?
まあ、麦になら言ってもいいかも。ようこ。つづらのお姉さんを探しているの。
Huh? Do you have a lead?
ないわ。
You don't?
ないけど探すの。偏差値8なゆたの頭を使って。
That sounds reassuring. Well, at least that's what I want to say. Knowledge is just knowledge. It doesn't mean she knows about personal problems too.
それに、淡雪しか行けないところがある。
Oh yeah, the bubble Awauchu. So she was trying to use the Awauchu stuff. Interesting.
そこも行ってみないと。
She gazes into the distance, looking at nothing in particular. It is somehow otherworldly. So beautiful, it is almost frightening. So she was going around some Awauchus. Are you going somewhere far away? If you want, I can help you.
結構よ。惑わせるだけだから、場所も言わない。で、聞いても無駄。淡雪は喋らないし、喋っても麦は理解できない。
It's her bait to check out her route. Don't worry, we're already done with the route.
理解できても手段がないの。淡雪以外には。
Is that so? Basically, check her out. You should be done at this point, right? I don't really get it. I don't understand, but... And that's what Awayuki says. So... I won't ask any more of that.
さすが麦。
With those words, she flashes me a beautiful
ち
smile.
なみに、麦の方から淡雪に言うことは何かある？
Something to say to Awayuki. I think back to the story I heard from Fumiya-san a few days ago. I haven't told Awayuki yet. Just as Fumiya-san said, someday she'll hear it from someone. And that's the case. It's about Tsuzura. I tell her about the accident involving Tsuzura's parents. Everything that happened after that.
いろんなものを失ったのね。
Ah, you're right.
必要最低限あればいいっていう動きも、欲が薄いのも、そういうことなのかしら。
Things like that?
もう何も失いたくないから、何も欲しない。
そっか。But somehow, that's just sad.
そうね。でも、麦を欲した。麦を好きになった。変わってるし、変えてるわ。
That's a bit embarrassing.
送ってくれてありがとう。
Ah, it's getting dark. It is so dark that the stars are clearly visible.
麦はいい話を聞いてきてくれたわ。つづらが顔を認識できない原因は後天的だってこと。お姉さんが見つかったらつづらは笑うかしら。
I bet she'll laugh through her tears.
そうよね。じゃあ早く見つけてあげないと。
Why go that far?
つづらが笑ったらきっと綺麗でしょ。
Is that all?
それだけよ。淡雪が美にかける執念をなめないでほしいわね。
Saying that, Awayuki gives a beautiful smile. It is a smile so beautiful. It feels like I could be sucked into it. She acts and whims. She says all sorts of strange things. She even does things that invite divine punishment. But I trust this girl.
淡雪の笑顔に見とれてた？
I guess so. We both share a smile. I want to see an expression like this on Tsuzura's face too. And that is the thought that crosses my mind that night. Chapter 13. Ohayo, Tsuzura, I say as I step into the shop. Along with the sound of the mill, a fragrant aroma waves through the air. I see Tsuzura is the one grinding the beans. Tsuzura, do you hear me?
麦くん、ごめん。
No. It's just, you're spacing out quite a bit.
豆をひいてると無心になっちゃって。
I felt like your mind was somewhere else entirely.
大丈夫です。心。
Soka. Her response is somehow so cute that I can't help but smile. We still had some ground coffee left, don't you? Are you grinding a new batch?
ちょっと思うところがあってひいてた。お姉ちゃんの顔を忘れていってるの。やっぱり不安で。それで何かしたくなって。
Soka. I think I understand that feeling. With that conversation, we begin our work for the day.
ヒーロー、今日は来なかったね。
You're right. That's a bit unusual. She's checking out some random ass Aoi Uchu right now.
ヒーローが来ないとお客さんがゼロになっちゃう。笑い事じゃない。
What going in? While we were chatting like that, the bell at the entrance chimes. Clink. Oh, Awayuki.
淡雪よ。
Awayuki arrives, just as she always does. As beautiful as ever.
ヒーロー、もう夕方だし、今日はご飯？
違うわ。今日は報告をしに来ただけよ。
報告って？
Awayuki tells us nonchalantly, just as she always does.
淡雪は明日にでもこの町を出て行こうと思うの。だからちょっと挨拶に来たわ。
Wait, what? Huh? The smile that has been on Tsuzura's face vanishes. Did something happen? Tomorrow? You're saying that so suddenly.
この町で探すべき場所は探したわ。でもいないから別の場所に行くのよ。
You mean she's not here?
麦は知ってるでしょ？
つづらのお姉さんを探しに行こうと思ってるの。
お姉ちゃんを。
You have to remember, in the bestie ending, they never found her. Something is happening in this. Something happened to her that made her literally disappear. Like, even in the bestie ending of Aoyuki, they never found her. They spent decades trying to search for her. Something straight up happened to her Nesan.
そうそう。見つかったら、きっとつづらは笑顔になるでしょ。だから淡雪は探しに行くのよ。
That was... how should I put it? A statement that couldn't be more characteristic of Aoyuki.
でも行くって言っても隣町とかでしょ。また戻ってくるよね。
陽子が見つかればね。
どれくらい遠くまで行くの？海は渡らない？
わからないわ。だって陽子がどこにいるかわからないもの。
そっか。
Aoyuki really is trying to find her. And that's why she answers like that.
見つからなくてもしばらくしたら帰ってくるよね。1年とかで。
淡雪よ。その程度の期間で諦めると思う？
Oh man, I have to remember this is base Aoyuki, so she has no concept of like, you know, she doesn't have a concept of time, or the, you know, she doesn't age and she doesn't, because she's not human, so she doesn't suffer the same kind of problems that these two suffer from, and she will keep searching even if it takes hundreds of years or something like that. I don't know, because that's kind of what she did at the end of the bestie ending of her route. She just straight up, they died and she just kept searching for other friends and kept going and going, you know.
何年経っても美を追い求めるの。
でもお姉ちゃんそんなに美しくないかも。
Tsuzura is acting differently than usual. She's not the type to say something like that. But that's probably because she's desperate to make Aoyuki stay.
別に陽子を見たくて旅に出るわけじゃないわ。笑顔のつづらを見たいのよ。だから探しに行くの。
That doesn't work out so well considering the other ending. A long silence follows. It had only been a short while, but at some point it had become natural for the three of us to be together. I felt as though these noisy, lively days would continue forever. Forever and ever. But...
ヒーロー、こんなこと言ったら困らせるかもしれないけど、ヒーローがいなくなったら寂しい。一緒にしたいことまだいっぱいあったのに。天文台にも行きたかった。またみんなで星を見たらきっと楽しいよ。私も綺麗なもの探し頑張るから。ヒーローが面白いって思うことたくさんするから。
I guess their choice to follow them at the bestie ending kind of makes sense as well, considering how she's doing this right now.
笑顔の練習。廃液者のメニューがコーヒーしかないから飽きちゃった。だったら新しいのを作る。麦君と一緒に考えるから。だから。
She searched desperately for a way to make her stay, but halfway through, her words trail off.
淡雪はつづらに喜んでほしい。
ヒーローがいたら喜ぶよ。
でも陽子も一緒にいたらもっと喜ぶでしょ。
Yeah, she's repeating the thing that she did during her route when she teleported Mugi to the Awauchi where he's dead and Rika and his family's alive. This is the same thing actually when you think about it.
だったら探さないとだわ。
Well, there's no way we could win an argument against Aoyuki. But
明日行くんだよね。
そのつもりよ。
行く前にここ絶対に寄って。
ええ。何かしら？旅の途中で食べるお弁当とかそういうの？それじゃあ
荷物をまとめないといけないし、今日は失礼するわ。
また明日。
また明日。
Oh man, having gone through Awayuki's route, it's a good thing you have to go through Awayuki. It's a good thing we got through Awayuki's route before we started Tsuzura's. Because when you started Tsuzura's route and you see Awayuki being like this, I can imagine you straight up hate Awayuki, man. You'd be like, what the fuck is she doing? Yeah, it's a good thing we did Awayuki's route first. Because you'll be like, what the fuck is she doing, man? Mata ashita. Those words might end up being the last ones exchanged today. I follow Awayuki as she heads out, stepping outside myself. Even I feel sad. Awayuki!
麦どうしたの？
Yeah. I don't know, I just felt like I had to come out. She smiles beautifully like that, but then her expression turns slightly sorrowful.
ねえ麦、淡雪は間違ってるのかしら？
Oh, she's starting. At least she has an idea that she might be doing something wrong here. But you have to remember, like, in her route, she needs to straight up hear that she is doing wrong.
つづら、辛そうな声だったわ。
Because at this point, Awayuki doesn't understand why she's in pain. If we use the same logic that what happened in Boogie's route, in Awayuki's route.
そうしたいって思ったけど、淡雪はつづらを傷つけたのかしら？
It was sudden, and there might have been a better way to say it. But, well, that's just Awayuki. She's the kind of person I found fun, which is why I stayed by her side. That's why I don't think you're wrong.
そう？
But still, it's lonely. I feel the same way.
そう、そんな気分にさせているのに、ちょっと嬉しいって思っちゃってる。悪いわね。
No, if that's how you feel, then I'm happy too. Seeing that Awayuki wore a smile that was rare and beautiful, was more childlike. I really do think that she was literally born the moment Mugi encountered her in the observatory, because she really hasn't developed her concept of common sense at this point. I mean human common sense, because she's aluminum. She walked away. The sight of her was, how should I put it, not beautiful, but she was charming. Time to head back. I stepped back inside the cafe. Tsuzura was crying. Beside her, a jar of spilled coffee grounds lies overturned. Tsuzura, are you crying? No, Daijobu? Tsuzura, who usually struggled to show any emotion, was crying. Just like any ordinary girl.
私、卑怯だ。
Yoda? What happened?
あんな引き止め方して、それに逃げてばっかりで。目をそらしてばっかりで。
That was a silence Tsuzura had never seen before. I glanced down at the overturned jar. The date written on it was, "It is from the year her parents passed away."
このミルを回すと閉じ込められる気がするの。嫌な感情が。
Damn, okay. Damn. Okay. Damn. Oh, damn. Okay, now I know. Okay, now I get why she doesn't want to open those jars.
嫌なことがあったらこれで閉じ込めて、寂しいって気持ちも、でもヒーローにそう思ったのは持っていたって。
Tsuzura must have been turning the mill, trapping her emotions inside the coffee beans. It might have just been a delusion, but I've heard of it before. Athletes who go to the bathroom before a match, convincing themselves their anxiety and stress are leaving their bodies. Even if it's just a delusion, that's how the heart survives.
私は嫌なことがあったり、辛いことがあったり、怖いことがあったらこうしてきた。そうしたら笑顔だけ残って、でも家族がいなくなってるのに笑顔ばっかりじゃダメって、それも閉じ込めた。何もなくなったの。私がこんなことをしてるからヒーローがどこかに行っちゃう。逃げてる私のためにヒーローが本当はね、わかってるよ。お姉ちゃんがもうこの世にはいないって。
Huh? Saying that, Tsuzura takes off her glasses.
このメガネはお姉ちゃんので落ちてたの。認めたくなかった。家族がいなくなること。顔が見えなければお姉ちゃんじゃないって。だから閉じ込めて誰の顔も見なくした。だから私は向き合わなきゃいけないの。閉じ込めてきた。
そっか。And there's probably nothing I can do for her. Because she's the one who has to face it. Because she's the one who decided to face it. But still. Is it okay if just hold hands for now? With those words, I took my hands in hers. Tsuzura opens the lid of a sealed jar nearby. The scent of coffee waves through the air. The Peros phenomenon. I heard about it from Hawaiki. How suns have a powerful connection to memory.
毎日毎日ただでコーヒー飲んで行きやがって。女二人だから警備してやってる。
Wait, what? What is she?
お前なんか簡単に持ち上げられるくらい強くなってやるんだから。
Tsuzura. That must be a memory from a time when she was afraid. Tsuzura is trying to vent the feelings she had been suppressing. She opens the lid even further.
家族がいなくなったからっていつまでもメソメソしてられるか。客商売してるんだ。こんな時に笑顔とか言われても知るか。
She opens the lid. Wait, have I?
父さん、母さん、帰ってきてよ。
She opens the lid.
ごめんねお姉ちゃん。わがまま言って仲直りしたいです。
She opens a lid.
いかんいかん。これじゃ麦君のことが好きってバレちゃう。
She opens the lid. She has so much emotions in each CG. Oh my god.
これから私一人でこの店やってくんだ。そんなのできるわけ。
She opens the lid.
麦君、水着めっちゃ見てくる。私のことそういう目で見てるのか。
I don't know how she feels in that. It's kind of a mix of what emotion. She opens the lid.
ねえ、お姉ちゃん、なんでこの子死んじゃったの？お世話してたのに。
She opens the lid.
エロー！麦君のキスなんかエロー！何あれさっきの？やばかった。
Thank God Reina's voicing Tsuzura, man. I could see her rage and talent here, man. She opens the lid.
淡雪ヒーロー。面白い子だな。
She opens the lid.
ごめんなさい。お父さんお母さん、顔気持ち悪いって思ってごめんなさい。
Emotions return to Tsuzura. Anger, tears, laughter, depression, embarrassment. Her face becomes a whirlwind of expressions. The bottles continue to empty.
これが最後。
That must be the one.
お姉ちゃんを諦めた日の。
Oh, that's her. She gazes at that bottle lovingly, and then
ごめんね。私のわがままで。目をそらすことで親友が遠くに行っちゃいそうだから。それに
Tsuzura's hand grips mine tightly.
麦君がいるからきっと耐えられる。
Saying that, she opens the lid. The scent, to me, it's just the smell of coffee. The usual smell. Nothing special. And yet,
なんで一人にするの？私一人ぼっちだよ。お姉ちゃん、なんでみんないなくなるの？なんで危ないところ行ったの？お金なくてもいいからお姉ちゃんと一緒にいたかったよ。
her emotions overflow. Tears stream down her face, and they are proof that she ran away, but also proof that she stood her ground. And that time, running away was surely the right choice. And then she faced it. And so, all through the night, she continued to cry. I held her hand the entire time. Even this far north, the summer sun is intense. The light streaming through the window is beautiful, illuminating Tsuzura in a brilliant glow. Because of that, Tsuzura stares awake. Ohaya?
いってらっしゃい。大事な時間をお楽しみください。
We've always been together, haven't we? In the end, Tsuzura cried herself to sleep last night. She takes off her glasses and rubs her face like a nickel.
Mugi-kun?
It's Mugi-kun.
事故
It's not post-coital.
昨日ので麦君のエロいキスを思い出してエロい夢を見たかもしれない。
Very nice. When she says something like that, what am I even supposed to say? Even so, despite everything that happened yesterday, Tsuzura is acting like her usual self. And we are acting like her usual selves. No.
あ、言い忘れてた。
Hmm?
おはよう、麦君。
I feel like Tsuzura's expression is somehow refreshed. And then...
だわ、淡雪よ。さあ、旅立つ前にお土産をちょうだい。
Awayuki arrives.
つづらっしゃい。
You're pretty bold, arriving and immediately asking for something. The atmosphere returns to normal.
なんかいつもと様子が違うわね。事後？
事前。
じゃあこれからなのね。淡雪は早めに旅立つわ。
What?
どんな顔するか見たいって言うと思った？淡雪にだってそれはあんまり良くないってわかるわ。でも止めたということは見られたいってことかしら。
That's not it. I mean, we're not doing it.
しないのか。
Huh?
閉じ込めてた麦君への気持ちがいっぺんに帰ってきたから気持ちが限界超えてる。目がハートマーク状態だからかなりとんでもないことをされても許しちゃうと思う。
Very nice. The most outrageous things. Like what? 例えば?
鼻をザリガニに挟ませたりとか。
Your definition of outrageous is a bit off.
目がハートマークで鼻ざり。新しいわね。
Well, as expected, it was the usual tree.
それじゃあ挨拶も済んだし、淡雪は行くわ。陽子を見つけてくるから楽しみにしてなさい。
With that, Tsuzura grabs the arm of Awayuki, who's about to walk out. Then, they slowly face one another.
ごめんね、ヒーロー。私が目をそらしていたせいで振り回して。
何のこと？
お姉ちゃんがこの世にいないって認められなかった。ご遺体の顔を見てお姉ちゃんの顔だったら認めたことになると思ってずっと誰の顔も見ないようにしてた。お姉ちゃんがこのメガネを見たらすぐに私だってわかるように。でももうきちんと決着をつけたから。だから探しに行かなくていい。ちゃんと笑顔を作るしちゃんと顔も見る。私は親友の顔を、大好きな友達の顔を、ヒーローの顔を見なきゃいけない。見てみたい。
Hearing those words, Awayuki smiles.
こんなに美しい容姿の持ち主は世界のどこを探しても他にいないもの。見なかったら後悔するわ。
Tsuzura tightly closes her eyes and takes off her glasses. Then she takes one deep breath.
私はヒーローの顔が見たい。私はちゃんと知りたい。親友の顔を。
As if making a firm resolution, she lifts her head and opens her eyes. And then...
ヒーロー。
Tsuzura slowly reaches out and touches Awayuki's cheek.
ヒーロー。本当に美人だ。
淡雪がどんな表情をしてるかちゃんと見えるの？見える。びっくりしてて、でもすっごく嬉しそうな顔。
Bro, it's like she's a totally different person. Oh my god. How did they do it? No, seriously, what the hell? As she says this, her face contorts as if she can no longer contain her emotions.
やったじゃない、よかったじゃない。淡雪の顔を見られて幸せ者よ、つづらは。
She places her hand over Tsuzura's and laughs gleefully.
ねえ、つづら、淡雪も最後に見たいものがあるの。つづらが麦の顔を見たとき、どんな顔をするか見てみたいの。きっと淡雪の心は動くと思うの。だから。
After her reply, Tsuzura slowly turns toward me. And then, my eyes meet Tsuzura's. My heart begins to race with tension. Up until now, we have mostly only communicated through words. I find myself worrying. What if my face is nothing like what Tsuzura imagined? For a moment, that anxiety creeps in. We did it, guys. Oh.
めっちゃ顔よー。想像してたより全然顔がいい。
We did it, guys.
顔以外全部好きって言ったけど、顔も好き。この人が私の彼氏なの？エロいキスしてきた人なの？今までみたいに話せないかも。
I'm not gonna make it, guys. How did they do this with Tsuzura, man? How did they do it? I'm incredibly happy, but is that really her first impression? It is a complete contrast to the sentimental atmosphere from the way she looked at Aoyuki's face.
やっぱりつづらは予想外ね。心が動くわ。
And just like that, Tsuzura becomes able to recognize human faces. Tsuzura, who had perceived faces as something unwanted, she overcomes her own preconceptions all by herself. It is a truly joyous thing. But I have Tsuzura look at my face. Record obtained.
しばらく街から出ていく？
I just got some things on my mind. Since then, I asked Ken-san to look into the whereabouts of Tsuzura's Nesan, as expected of a Tante. He told me her movements after she disappeared and what happened after that. However, the answer wasn't what I had hoped for. If there was any silver lining, it was that her end apparently was not a painful one. She had her own life and her own story. Tsuzura accepted that story and the truth about her Nesan. And so, I too.
いつ？
明日。
突然すぎるわ。思いつきを行動につなげると後悔するわよ。
Look, she's talking. A few days ago, Tsuzura faced her past. Seeing Tsuzura like that, it reminded me that there are things I need to do, too. No, it's not so much that I remember, but rather that there were things I have been avoiding. And I decided I wanted to face it. If I don't face them, I feel like I can't call myself Tsuzura's equal. So, I'm going away for a bit, okay? She's incredibly angry. Because of this, we had a massive fight, and this is how things are now. Tsuzura-san?
浮気をする気だ。
She's not listening to a word I say! And I was saying such serious things too.
言ってもいいけど知らないよ。ダチョウは家族の顔を忘れるくらいだから。
私はそのダチョウの名を欲しいままにする女。麦君の顔なんてすぐ忘れるので。
I'll be happy if you didn't forget.
本当は忘れないけど。
それじゃあ行ってきます。
気をつけて。
お店は任せてちょうだい。淡雪とつづらで盛り上げておくわ。
文也さんもいろいろ意見くれるって言ってたし。
そうそう、いい意見だったわ。
I wonder if I even have a place to return to.
あるある。
She says that with a bright smile and a smile back at her.
そういえば何をしに行くの？
I'm going to visit some graves. My parents, my families. It's taking me a little time to face it, and I think it'll take a little longer.
そっか。
Tsuzura has finally learned to properly show her emotions. I'm sure more wonderful things are going to happen from here on out. There's no way I won't come back. I'll face the things I've been avoiding. Then I'll return here.
兄さん、そろそろ。
I give a small nod. それじゃあ行ってきます。
またね。
いってらっしゃい。
The two of them wave vigorously. They keep waving until I disappear from sight. And then
いらっしゃいませ。ヒーロー、注文聞いておいて。
わかったわ。
あ、いらっしゃいませ。少々お待ちください。
my shop. the abandoned station cafe was doing quite well. The people Fumiya-san brought in had become regulars. Perhaps due to the ingredients I used, there were quite a lot of female customers.
3番テーブル豆腐ハンバーグのセットが3つね。
わかった。コーヒーは？
好きよ。
黄色に聞いてないから、お客さんがどうかって。
ちょっと待って。
Hiro heads toward the customers then
好
returns.
きらしいわ。
好みじゃなくて、食前か食後か聞いて。
Well, things are going happily like this. Taking a breather, my eyes drift toward a certain seat. That is the seat where Mugi-kun used to sit so often. For some reason, it feels like his reserved seat, so I always kept it marked as reserved. I'm sure it'll stay this way until Mugi-kun comes back. The doorbell. That's the sound of a customer
いら
entering.
っしゃいませ。
I call out toward the entrance. Then after a moment,
つづら、
どうしたの？
厨房は淡雪がやるから接客をお願い。
ヒーロー、料理できないでしょ？
いいから。
not a single thing about that is fine. But, well, I head toward the floor. I see the customer intending to sit in Mugi-kun's seat.
あ、すみません。この席は予約がありまして。
As I say that, a nostalgic scent waves toward me. A scent I can never forget. Memories burst open in my head, like flowers blooming. Looking at that face, smelling that scent, hearing that voice. My face naturally breaks into a smile. And yet, I close my eyes for a moment. To this person who has finally returned. There was nothing to worry about. I've been having a great time while you were gone. But I was lonely. From now on, we'll be together. To tell him that, with those feelings in my heart, with those feelings poured into my smile.
つづらっしゃい。
I'm sure I wrote the most beautiful smile of my life.
大事なひとときをお楽しみください。
And that is Tsuzura's route. It's great. It's great. The sad thing though is that they kind of put all the good stuff at the end. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna lie. I felt more emotional during Kawasa's route, but you know, I can see why they had Reina. Why they had Reina voice Tsuzura, man. That one, the climactic scene was so good. That was so good. But like, you know, they could have built they really concentrated everything in that one scene for Tsuzura. But like, I understand because her whole story arc was like she kept things to herself. She was very static. She was very constrained. I don't know. She kept her feelings. She bottled up her feelings. Literally bottled up her feelings. And that outburst of emotion, man, that range, that really showed her. That's really Reina at her finest, man. Holy shit, man. But yeah, that was great. Oh yeah, that was also an ending where you see that Mugi actually ended up facing the thing he was running away from. But I mean, he went on to try to face the thing he was running away from. But we don't learn any details about it. But like, it's at least an ending where Mugi was also considered. It was alright. It was alright. Not bad. Not bad. But holy shit, there's also like the effect. I don't know if it was like a psychological thing that the moment I saw Tsuzura without glasses, I felt like the art felt so different. The moment I saw like Tsuzura without glasses and she started like, maybe there's specific like drawings just for the non-glasses version Tsuzura. Like, she looked so different, man. It's like a totally different person, you know? It's amazing. That's really amazing. I don't know if it's a psychological thing or it's the art really changed, or it's both, you know? It could be. Anyway, that's it for Tsuzura's route. We're gonna have Ken-san next. I will finish it tomorrow. I want to get it done. I want to get it done so we can get started with Koyomi. Koyomi is going to be the weekend read. I am planning to read her. I don't know if I can do a one single sitting read for Koyomi. I will try to do it on Saturday. I will try to do it. Then after Koyomi, we start Rui's route, and then we start Rika's. And then we're at the final stretch with Spica and the True Routes. I'm looking forward to it. Next week, nice to meet you. Hajimemashite no something something is gonna be released. So we have our next VN. I'm gonna move Rirodoro after that. So we're reading that. So that's a thing. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed watching, and I will see you guys on the next upload or stream. Man, it's so tempting to do like a full Koyomi stream. I don't think I'm gonna make it. I don't think I'm gonna make it if I do it the stream. But that would be fun though. But I don't think I'm gonna make it alive, man. I don't think I'm gonna make it. But yeah, I'm gonna try to get. I'm just gonna power down Koyomi's route. It's the route I want to lock in. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed watching, and I'll see you guys on the next upload or stream. Ciao. Since we already had the ending song play, so I'm just gonna end it here. No, maybe I could just play the ending song. Anyway, I'll see you guys. Ciao.
小さな種がそっと小さな町に落ちて咲いたゆっくりと綺麗なものはいつかこの手こぼれ落ちる走ったその日